So, Timbo the King, Timbaland, wants your ideas, which we already know.
He wants your soul.
Because he's a thief, but we already know this. He's advocate for thievery. But we know this. Let's see what this video is talking about.
Wow. $100,000. I'm looking for 10 artists, any genre. It's all on you, baby. Studio time with me, a live showcase, and be a part of the Orbiiit Universe EP. Executive, produced by yours truly, Timbo the King. Me and Orbiiit did this before, and we found some real talent. One of the winners is still working with me right now. We doing it bigger. And guess what? I know what a hit sound like before everybody catches on. So if you got something special, do not sit on it. Show me.
Interesting. I have no idea what Orbiiit is, but I'm also not interested. Tell me, Jay.
Okay, rebranding shit at this point.
Is he splitting this $100,000 up between the 10 people,
man,
or is everybody getting $100,000?
$100,000 ain't enough for what he's trying to do.
Yeah,
I mean, he's pretty much like putting a price on
your soul.
You coming in and giving me some of your creativity and let me absorb it, like Shang Tsung.
He's done this before.
He's done it before, absolutely. And you get to walk away with $100,000, not a record deal. A possibility that you might even be able to still work with me so I can keep stealing from
Let me
you.
think the cynical side of me. And, Timbaland, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but your actions have, not necessarily led me to be wrong in these situations of late. But what's to say that Timbaland isn't inviting 10 creatives that he thinks are super creative, people that are untapped talent, just to bring them in, just to train them so he can use them on his own AI?
Yeah, because he's 100% going to use, so one of the 10 gets $100,000. 9 of the 10, he's still stolen your identity musically.
I just don't trust it. So that's the first question.
Yeah.
As a creative, would Timbaland's recent controversies, such as the AI music training and being accused of stealing music, alter in your choice to enter this contest? Why or why not? Me as a musician, I ain't doing it. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
Because you want that look.
That's really it, right?
Yeah, I want to be able to sit next to Timbaland and be like, I have that Timbaland cosign.
Does it even mean what it used to anymore?
No,
I don't think so.
But this is
it
about
hasn't in quite some time.
Yeah,
and to me, this is what happens a lot of times. People get caught up in the hype because this is a play to make you famous and Timbaland rich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
And so, like I said, I want to know exactly. When you say $100,000 and you bring in 10 people, like I said, does everybody get $10,000?
Listen,
or does everybody get $100,000?
I don't think everybody gets nothing. I think one person gets $100,000 and Timbaland gets 10 artists that he can feed into a system.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Orbiiit here. I mean, I will give Timbaland a little bit of bail. Mm-hmm. This is as much bail as I can give him. He was on Twitch for years, listening to people's submissions. He's been doing that, so I can't 100% come out and say that he hasn't been advocating to some degree for unsigned, independent people. He's been in that space. So I can't take that away from him. The intentions around of it, I don't know. I can't speak to that either. But that's about as much bail as I can give. Hey. So I'm looking at Orbiiit real quick.
Dame Dash also is co-signing Orbiiit.
Is interesting. So, well, that's not good news for Orbiiit. But let's see, trusted celebrities a part of Orbiiit. So it says, showcase your talent, get discovered by industry leaders, win in life-changing opportunities. And there's a bunch of contests. So apparently they're contests related. So my dog, my inspiration. What is this? $25,000 for an exclusive meet and greet session. What do you have to do? We know how much you love your dog. And how inspiring your dog is to you, but we want to know your story. We want to know how has your dog inspired you in life, and how has your dog changed your life? With the grand prize of $25,000, 3 winners will win an exclusive meet and greet session. Simply submit a photo of yourself and your inspiring dog, including a few words of how your dog has inspired your life. And once public voting starts, share your unique story. So it's just contests. So maybe that's all Orbiiit is. It's just a bunch of contests because Timbaland's is on here too.
Okay, what?
So he's going to use Orbiiit as a contest. So the $100,000 is probably being fronted by the company Orbiiit, and then Timbaland gets to use all of your
your
music.
I just don't trust it.
Not
man.
just Orbiiit. I think the app. So you write this story about what you enjoy about your dog.
I just don't
You
trust
gotta read
it.
the fine print.
Yeah.
We get to keep your story and use your story to put in this algorithm for AI or whatever.
I wouldn't even trip about me writing a story about a dog and you giving me $25,000. That's cool. I'm taking that.
That's
but like
if you
my
win the
music,
$25,000.
my music identity, and you know what I'm saying, things that I've worked years on creating, being sucked into a system, and you pretty much just eliminating me and just using my style and adapting it to yourself.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
So does participating in a platform like this exploit an artist's network and finances, or is it simply a modernized cost of entry for rare access to top tier executives?
Boom. I think this is just 2026 making a band.
Interesting.
Except making a band at a national TV show that was broadcasted to people. Versus there's a lot of people that ain't gonna pay attention to this Timbaland situation. There's gonna be a lot of starving artists that are looking at this as their opportunity. And I feel like there's some malicious intent, regardless of if somebody's getting a monetary gain off of it. I still feel like there's going to be some robbery going on as far as the music is concerned.
It feels like it.
Yeah.
Not to say that there is, but it feels like it.
I mean, just like you said, making the band, but or American Idol, they all have to sign these to even be on the show.
Mm-hmm.
They all have to sign these basically contracts. If you do make it, you belong to us for a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's, all those people, the Kelly Clarksons, the Ruben Studders, they all put out records, but it all went through, I think, Simon Cowell's 19 Entertainment, and, you probably weren't getting the best deal because who were you before you walked into and stood on my stage? And that's not a knock on them or even Timbaland, because that is the music industry.
Yeah.
Who were you before you came in here?
Yeah.